morning, everyone, and welcome to downtown Peekskill, and we're here for the ribbon cutting of Embark. How are you, Saul?
I am excellent.
So what's going on? Tell us what's going on. We don't do ribbon cuttings when people move across the street generally.
We don't.
But we're happy to be here for you.
But after 5 years, how fitting to do it here at the Flats, where Eric and Monica have welcomed Embark to not only be a part of our third floor studio, but also of what happens downstairs as well.
That's correct, and we're so glad that you are moving to a bigger, more modern, beautiful, spacious office and studio.
Yes.
We love the shows that you're putting on. I see you're putting on more and more great shows.
And more, and she's our executive director.
Who's that?
Jealous.
Who's that? Who's that? Katie? How you doing, Katie?
I'm doing great.
What do you think of the great things that are going on in Peekskill?
I think it's wonderful. It's exciting. And we love being in the Flats because we've got a lot going on in the building. We've got great people here. We've got the Big Bang Coffee House in the back. We've got Ramanesque. We've got studios upstairs. So we're excited to be part of such a vibrant building that's bringing a lot of life to Peekskill.
And what do you think about the new projects that are going on in Peekskill?
A lot of them are very exciting.
What about the one right down the street, the Carney project?
Yes, we're very excited about that.
And how about the Alma project 2 blocks from here?
I don't know about that one.
You don't know about that? It's 200 families.
Great, wonderful.
So.
And we are very excited about the Kearney building on Main Street.
Yeah, I just said. I just asked her about
She knows, you know.
Just asked her about that.
Okay, sorry.
Is there anything that you think we should be doing that we're not doing? Good. So you agree with everything. Thanks a lot. And well, this is just wonderful. Tell us about your clientele. What age group are you? You're across the board, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've got classes for little kids starting at 3 years old, which I'm about to do in 20 minutes, all the way up to adults. We now have an amazing improv group, all adults. We'll be making our debut at the Open Studios kickoff party. So be sure to be there because we're going to have a lot of fun. We're doing all different classes. We have Brian Taylor, one of our amazing board members, who's teaching flute. We have Tai Chi in the space. We have Zumba with Susie Tippa. We've got just about everything you could imagine in our space.
And the jazz and ballet and the creative dance that you teach to the little ones. And trying to make arts affordable and accessible to the community from age 0 to beyond.
Well, you know I do ballet, right?
Yes, that would be great.
I want to come down and try it out.
I'm pretty sure Frank comes to our adult ballet Wednesday nights at 7, right, Frank?
Wednesday at 7?
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be here. All right, so just want to get, where's the,
Mayor, we have an amazing swing dance party tonight with a live band. The Bottoms Up Dixieland Jazz Band is going to be spectacular.
Well, as you know, the mayor's a bachelor. I don't have a date for tonight, but if I did, I would be here.
Okay, wait, no partner, no problem.
All right, so before we cut the ribbon, I just want to turn the mic over to the great Bill Powers, the great executive director of our downtown business improvement district.
Well, thank you, Mayor. And, you know, Embark is really emblematic of everything that's going on here in the city of Peekskill. It's a great asset to the city, and we welcome you across the street now.
That's right. Bill, thank you for all that you're doing for the downtown Peekskill. We really appreciate your active stewardship of the bid.
Thank you. You know, Peekskill is really my home away from home. I live in Putnam Valley, but I really consider Peekskill my home.
And we consider you a resident of Peekskill. And I want you to make peace with all those people on South Division Street.
We have a great group of very active businesses here in the city of Peekskill, and we're going to have a great summer, so make sure you spend your entire
You sound like the politician here. So where's Deb Malone? Deb, come over here. Katie, you want to say something?
Well, before you introduce this Deb, can I introduce one other Deb? And that is Deb Carlin Pohill. Well, no, it's Deb Carlin Pohill, who is our fearless board chair and who has been such an asset to us. And we are just so grateful to have her helping our organization and in our community in general, because as you all know, Deb does a gazillion things. She's amazing. So thank you, Deb, and thank you for being here.
I've known Deb since high school, and she was great back in high school. And the only time I had a complaint about her when she worked in the post office, she was the slowest. But other than that, she's just been a great star in Peekskill. Come over here.
New pace. I set a new pace there, darling.
Yeah. She married the postmaster, didn't she?
No. We were married long before either of us.
Okay, all right. All right, well, Deb. We have with us the executive director of the Hudson Valley Gateway Chamber of Commerce, formerly the Peekskill Cortland Chamber.
Yes. And I have to say that Katie and Sol came into my office 5 years ago with a dream and looking to start this Embark, and I've seen it grow, and I just want to say that you guys, pursue your dreams, and this is what happens, and I'm so happy to see it growing and really taking off and doing so much here for the arts in our community, and I thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you for your support.
And it's just such a...
I'm going to take a risk here, if you allow me, Katie, if you trust me once again. We're not supposed to officially announce this, even though now we're on camera, but the Westchester Magazine sent us a letter a few weeks ago, and there will be a formalized event for that. But they it was an editor's pick that Embark is the best avant-garde community arts organization in the county.
Our area, Peekskill's getting we're getting so many bests of Westchester this year that I've been kind of clued in on, so just wait. This city is just hopping.
Well, we're glad, and Embark is a great part of Peekskill. The slice of Peekskill is getting bigger and bigger every year, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all you do. It's not like a restaurant where you go and you get the same food, taste the same next week, and brings the customers in. It's their creative. What they're doing this week, they can't do next week. They have to be creative every week. It's like it's kind of like being a lawyer. You're only as good as your last win.
That's right.
So you have to be on your game every day.
Yes.
And it really warms my heart when I see you people walking from the parking lot to your studio when there's snow on the ground, when nobody's thinking of being entertained and nobody's thinking of being creative, and you guys are here day after day, and just I thank you on behalf of the entire city of Peekskill for being here, for being creative, and I'm glad that you're getting the countywide recognition you so warmly deserve. So God bless you. God bless you both for all you're doing.
Thank you.
Without further ado, let's cut that ribbon.
The prayer? The poem?
Do you want a poem now? Sure.
Or okay, yes. Thank you for coming, you all.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Sol and Katie asked me to just share a little poem, so I was so honored and happy to do that, as I often do for things. Before I read that, I thought I would just say, we're here to celebrate this journey. Embark is all about the journey. And as you cut this ribbon, it is literally to a portal of the imagination. When you go past this ribbon and up to the space that Embark takes, you're journeying to your own imagination, as well as into the depths of these two crazy, wonderful, passionate women who've created this. So here's my little tribute. 5 years in, and so much done. And yet it seems we've only just begun. It started with a dream which came to fruition. It took a dedicated team with talent, heart, and vision. With Sol Miranda and Katie Schmidt-Fader, the dream began to grow. It couldn't wait for later. Community responded. Artists came from far and near to become a part of something as they launched that first year. So, sure, there were some rough waters. Journeys rarely go unscathed. But what wondrous heights were struck as they rode out those crested waves. Embark is all about the journey and enjoying the ride as we sail along together with the dream as our guide. We've set anchor at this port of call, and as I read this poem, I'm grateful for this wondrous space, Embark's new home.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for that. Okay, so without further ado, let's make this opening a grand one. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! So that concludes our program. We welcome everybody to come down to the Flats building, a great coffee house, see the Embark Studios. You'll be welcome no matter what's going on. Just come on in, you'll be welcomed, and try out for some of the open studios that they have, open parts.
Thank you to all our members and volunteers, especially over here, Jean Panchenko. Yes, Jean. He's our tech director. James Brooks, always taking pictures of all the productions. All of our members, artists that consistently come to the shows and volunteer. Our members, we have a wonderful literary member over there, Ted, Brian, our board, Margaret, Brian Conigliaro, Barbara, oh my God. Miss Maureen, PAA president, thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. What an honor.
All right. So thank you all for being with us, and stay tuned for our next ribbon cutting, which should be in about another week.